Hello and welcome to the Bible Talk here at St Paul's Cathedral, home church for Anglicans in Melbourne and Geelong. And today, once again, I am joined by our Dean Andreas.
Hello, nice to see you, Heather.
Andreas is here again as our Chief Props Officer and also by our Chief Prop who's sort of down on the floor here. Hello, Archie.
Hello.
Yes, unresponsive, good, very relaxed. Thank you so much for all your correspondence this week. We were very, very pleased to receive it. And who knew so many people played the recorder?
And we're willing to play it in public.
I know, amazing,
Right?
Kelleher. Anyway, today we are talking about award badges.
Wow.
We're Bible talking award badges. And here are some for us to display. And in fact, we can... we could stick them on ourselves, really. This is actually one that I was awarded when I was a small girl, when I was a brownie. Were you a Cub Scout when you were a lad, Andreas?
No, my mum, being a German, was very much against uniformed organisations.
Yes, well, of course you would be, yes. There you are. Well, look, I'm just going to award you this one now because I
that's
know
lovely.
you're going to be continuing some hostess work. You can see the cup of
Great.
tea.
Yeah. Look,
Here, you
I
stick
know
that
how to
on.
make a nice cup of tea.
All right.
And I brought a little bit of a hot cooking set in because people were writing in to say that cooking without heat isn't really cooking.
No, it's not. And, well, everyone knows our love of a naked gas flame. So you get onto that. That's wonderful. So, as Andreas does the hostess work over there, I won that badge because I had to go to my Brownell's house and I successfully made a cup of tea for another lady who came along, especially the regional quality control person, I suppose it must
How
have
lovely.
been. And I gave her a cup of tea that was hot and I didn't spill it on her. And I also gave her a delicious sandwich that I'd made and an equally inviting cupcake.
That's right.
Also made by me.
Well, this is lovely tea that's made by one of our congregants, Naomi, and her dad, Olympus, and it's very, very, very smart tea, and we're boiling the kettle here, and there's a little delicious little snack that you've, in fact, already made, Heather, so that's wonderful.
I'm still out at this hostess work. It's wonderful.
That's magnificent.
That's great product placement. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Now, there's other ones that I also was awarded when I was a child. Here's one. This is the one with the wheelbarrow that I was awarded because I was very good at helping with the gardening at home. And here's one that I was awarded with a picture of a globe on it because I had a pen friend overseas. This is the International Friendship Badge. And then, of course, there's the one I received because I was good at knitting, with some knitting and a ball of wool. And here's one that I was awarded because I could put Band-Aids on straight. That was very helpful.
That's
Being able to
extraordinarily
put on
helpful.
a Band-Aid straight.
Look at this, the kettle's boiled.
Oh, wonderful. Cup of tea on its way. What a hostess. Here's one I got because I could cross the road safely with traffic lights. And, of course, here's a lovely one that I got for my musical ability. Wonderful.
Did you play the recorder?
I did. I'd like to say, though, I have actually probably thrown all recorders out of my house. Anyway. Now, friends, as a badge or an award system, the whole idea with this is that you show your competency, show you're good at things like making a cup of tea, and then you get awarded a badge. Now, here's an interesting thing for us. As Christians, the badge system is a bit different. The thing that we're all aiming at being good at is being like Jesus. And as we learn what we need to be committed to and working at, being good at, we already have the badge, the seal, as a sign that we are becoming more like Christ. So the badge or seal that we have is the Holy Spirit. And the person who shows us how to be a competent child of God is Jesus. He's our example. So, even as we grow in faith and understanding, we already have a badge for rejoicing. I'll just pop it on now. And even as we have this badge, we also have another badge, the one for hope. We've already got that. And we also have the badge for generosity to those in need. Do you want this one?
I would, because
go.
I'm bringing
Oh,
you
thank
a
you.
much-needed cup of tea.
Thank you. I don't have anywhere to put that.
Well, perhaps I'll take it and
Why don't
hold
you
it
take
for
that away
you
again? Thank you.
in a generous kind of way.
All right, that's good. I'll have it in one moment. And as we have also not just this badge for generosity, we also have a badge for praying. Here, you can have this one
That's
too.
great. I do
You
pray.
just stand there and hold that. And as we have a badge for generosity, we also have a badge here, which is when we are patient and blessing towards people who are persecuting us. I'll just stick this here. I think I need a better sticking system. And as we have a badge for bearing with people who might be persecuting us, we also have a badge which is our weeping with people who are also weeping.
That's right.
We have here a badge which is a badge for living peaceably with everybody. And we have here a badge which is generosity and sharing food and drink
Oh, that's
with
mine.
those who need to. I'm just going to give this
Great.
to
Yes,
you
thank
and
you
then I'll
so
receive
much.
this.
Look at
Thank
that.
you.
Beautiful.
It's all in action.
That's
Thank
it.
you. Now, you might think this is a bit odd and not real, maybe even a fake system of awards, but in fact, this is exactly how we love in a genuine way. Andreas, would you like to tell us some of the things that we read in Romans 12 about how to love genuinely?
So that's what Paul writes. Let love be genuine, hold fast to what is good, love one another with mutual affection, rejoice in hope, persevere in prayer, contribute to the needs of the saints. That's all of us who believe in Jesus. Extend hospitality to strangers and also to friends. Bless those who persecute you. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Weep with those who weep. And live in harmony with one another. That means not necessarily playing the recorder in public. So far as it depends on you, live peaceably with all. If your enemies are hungry, feed them. If they're thirsty, give them something to drink. And I'm sure Paul would want us to know, if your friends are hungry and if your friends are thirsty, give them something to eat and drink as well.
That's right. This is exactly how we love in a genuine way. This is exactly how we hold fast to what is good. And what a good time for all of us to be particularly aware of all the badges that we wear as Christians, as we care for other people who are also in isolation and lockdown here in Melbourne. Well, perhaps you could think of a few other badges that we as Christians wear. Maybe you'd like to let us know them.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
We'll get back to our cup of tea.
Yes.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Very good.
Very
Bye
nice.
for now.